me cut in the intro here. Okay. Hello everybody. I am Mr. YouTuber, and I have a YouTube video for you guys. If you didn't know that, it's here, and we're gonna be watching Trump versus Biden in the recent debate. Apparently, according to Ben Shapiro, the last debate that I wasn't aware of that, but apparently this might be the last debate between the two, which would be really silly because holy fuck, the Democratic Party's campaign strategy is fucking abysmal if that's how it turns out. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and start this video. Love you all watching and hope you all have a good rest of your day.
You got to take a look at what I was left when I became president, what Mr. Trump left me. We had an economy that was and we're going to make sure that we reduce the price of housing. We're going to make sure we build 2 million new units. We're going to make sure we cap rents so corporate greed can't take over. The combination.
Okay, maybe it's just me who's able to like decipher Bidenese and be able to like actually articulate what he's saying here, but I think this is not bad, right? Like he talks about where he was born, talks about current immediate policy positions, he talks about how he doesn't want like corporate greed to overtake the government and companies, like that's not already happened already, but he at least talks about real actual concerns people might have. He talked about fucking Trump literally saying inject bleach into your arm, which is an insane, like it's like I don't know. I don't think this is too bad, but at least it's not done yet. A few of the things, like a few of the parts when he's literally like he can't even. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
We put things back together. We created, I said, those jobs. We make sure we had a situation where we brought down the price of prescription drugs, which is a major issue for many people. To $15 for a insulin shot.
Oh, what the fuck is that, dude? What the fuck is that? I've never seen an old person do that before. I don't know what type of like cognitive like disability in there you have to like just randomly start just like literally like it like hurts, it feels like, to even continue speaking. Like it shows that he is not really fully there in any sort of like capacity or mental capacity in some points. He's definitely saying some of the right things though. Not Sigma.
Thank you, President Trump.
We have the greatest economy in the history of our country. We have never done so well. Everybody was amazed by it. Other countries were copying us. We got hit with COVID, and when we did, we spent the money necessary so we wouldn't end up in a Great Depression, the likes of which we had in 1929. By the time
You mean when we did, we immediately said that it wasn't actually that big of a deal, and then we immediately shut off any amount of import or trade from certain brown countries first, but not white countries. And then when we were immediately called out by it for being xenophobic, we started saying that it was actually because it was really a Chinese virus experiment that was done in this lab that was specifically made to kill Americans, and that's why so many Americans died from it specifically, and not our own fucking ignorance this entire time. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah, let's remake history. Let's actually just like fuck it, bro. Like, it's cool. History books aren't out about it yet, so we can really just say whatever, right? Oh fuck, I muted it.
But the thing we never got the credit for, and we should have, is getting us out of that COVID mess. He created mandates.
Who got you in the COVID mess?
Other than that,
who got you in the COVID mess?
Thank you, President Biden.
Well, look, the greatest economy in the world. He's the only one who thinks that, I think. I don't know anybody else who thinks he had the greatest economy in the world. And, the fact of the matter is that we found ourselves in a situation where his economy, he rewarded the wealthy. He had the
Yeah, that's not a good start at all. That's not a good fucking start at all. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Literally looking at his fucking notebook right now, man. Like he's just actually trying to remember what he's even trying to like say. That big ass pause. Like he's just not it's just not a strong candidate. Like when I think of a strong candidate, I think of somebody like Mr. Bernie Sanders, the GOAT.
He's the only president other than Herbert Hoover who's lost more jobs than he had when he began.
Oh, damn. That's only gonna really work for the old heads though, but comparing him to Herbert Hoover is a pretty good, that's a pretty decent one. But the thing is, like, people aren't really gonna understand. I know people know who Herbert Hoover is, but like, do Zoomers know that? I don't think so. I don't think Zoomers care. I don't think most people would even care.
You know, when he was president, they were still killing people in Afghanistan. He didn't do anything about that.
Dude, while you're president, a genocide went on. Wait, what? Are we gonna actually like talk? Wait, what? Dude, that's so funny too, dude. These fucking, like, I swear to God, Democratic presidents, the second that they talk about a Republican president, they actually turn into like this fucking anti-fascist, like Nuremberg, like lawyer, like Jesus Christ, dude. Like, obviously your job as the president is to stand idly by as fucking death and destruction happens in other countries. You're doing it. He's did it. The person before him did it. It's not like a crazy unpresidential thing.
I want to follow up. You want to impose a 10% tariff on all goods coming into the U.S. How
This
will
is
you
a
ensure
ridiculous
that
policy.
doesn't drive prices
This is actually like a ridiculous fucking policy, dude. I need to like look this shit up because I want to like see another person's opinion on this besides my own. Tariffs have become a flashpoint in the 2024 presidential campaign as candidate Trump has proposed a new 10% universal tariff on all imports and a 60% tariff on all imports from China, as well as potentially higher imports on EVs from China or across the board. Okay, so this is essentially like immediate isolationist xenophobic policy that for some reason it seems like is this like just a Trump thing? This looks like just a fucking Trump thing. Well, yeah, that makes sense. He does shit like that all the time. The Republican Party's probably going to go ahead and go on with that. But does he not understand how fucking devastating that would be to the economy? The first thing that this motherfucker says is that the economy is the most important issues for Americans, and then like 7 minutes into the video, we're talking about something that this guy is proposing that everybody can, at least if they think about it for 3 fucking seconds, understands will destroy the economy.
He made a statement. The only thing he was right about is I gave you the largest tax cut in history.
China's not stupid. China genuinely, I believe at this point in stage in the economy, because of how much of a fucking superpower they are, I think that they could at least partially get away with like slowly reducing trade to the US because of this policy if it ever got enacted. This policy, genuinely, this policy would slowly start removing the only small like sliver that's connecting China and America and stopping them from eventually going into war in the future. Like that economic connection between the two countries, between the two superpowers, is the reason why we haven't really seen troops in Taiwan. We haven't really seen troops in China, because of them both needing each other for each other's economies to be stable. But if he does this and each economy becomes independent and probably weaker because of it, then they would probably need that war and conquest to expand the said economy. And that is what Trump's economy would then look like. It would look like a militarist, almost fascist country with no immediate notion of democracy upholding it. Like, I genuinely believe that if Trump got what he want and Project 2025 went well, there would be, within the next 10 years, not anything like the democracy we have now. Dude, and also again, why the fuck is Biden not hitting this, dude? Why is Biden not hitting this button? Why is Biden not hitting the "you are going to destroy the economy, what the fuck are you doing" button? He's just sitting there, like, side-eyeing him. It looks like he's staring off into space more than toward anybody. And it's just... It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And as far as Afghanistan is concerned, I was getting out of Afghanistan, but we were getting out with dignity, with strength, with power. He got...
Also, by the way, the difference between Trump's plan and Biden's plan is that Trump didn't actually do Trump's plan. Like there's literally the exact same thing would have happened if Trump did the pullout in the same way, because it was literally Trump's plan that the Afghanistan pullout went under, and Biden, for one, like literally because he's a bipartisan candidate, agreed with it and decided to just go with his plan because he didn't want to have to do anything anyway and wanted to honestly kind of get credit for the thing that his previous position was actually doing. But because Trump sucks, his plan went under and a lot of shit didn't really work out as well. But now, because of the fact that he was trying to like steal that credit in the first place, he can kind of go back, turn back to Biden and be like, "Oh wow, your plan sucks, doesn't it?" Like it's a layup for him because of how bad everything has been going on. Another really funny clip, funny face.